Intimate communication. Intimate communication works like what Cheech and I say and do in our bedroom. What we say and we do in our bedroom is intimate communication. That will not be seen on Facebook. That's intimate communication. Then there is social or business communication. And then there is social communication. And lastly, peripheral communication. Intimate communication, for example, if Cheech and I are discussing something that's intimate, our intimate thoughts, our vision, our plans, we're not going to share that with every person until it has maturized into something that's tangible, something that has legs on it, something that can work. And even though we are a very close family, sometimes our 4 boys and daughter-in-law will not be privy to that level of communication. Our other levels of intimacy are never seen or heard of or spoken of at any time to anybody for whatever reason. Even if we are counseling couples who are having a very difficult time, Cheech and I will never share our intimate dealings in our room. That's intimate communication. And then, once we have perfected an idea or a thought, we then would share it, for example, with our sons and say, this is what we plan to do. We would call that business communication. If you're dealing with a board, you might have some discussion as the chairman of the board or the president of the board with your chairman, CEO, and discuss certain strategies for the company or certain products for the future. All of that is in intimate communication. It is unfortunate that we have to have people to sign confidentiality documents because some people just have a big mouth and they can't wait to get out and send somebody a message of what was discussed in private. Because that's an area of intimate communication. Once we have worked out the details and put some legs on that discussion, we then share it with the leaders. So the board will then share it with the leaders. In the church case, board with maybe the pastoral team. And then 3 or 4 Sundays later, we would share that with the church. That's social communication. We plan to do this for Greater Works 2000 and something. Now from here, via internet and the other churches, or via Twitter, social media platforms, WhatsApp, etc., people now in peripheral communication know that next year, this is what's happening at Greater Works. But it starts with intimate and concludes with peripheral. If you go from intimate to peripheral, you are in serious trouble. And so communication is key, because you have to understand that the only way you can get people to perform or to respond is based on the clarity of information you give them. No information, you then create speculation and gesture. And whenever you have a speculative society, you have individuals who can create fake news or they can produce an idea that will malign your intention. And anytime your intention is maligned, it takes a lot more to correct than it does to direct. So we have to develop communication skills. The second thing about miscommunication or lack of communication, it creates gestures or body language, where bad body language can be destructive. Now, let's deal with how this works in terms of the scripture we read. There was a man that was born blind. Everyone say he was born blind. You gotta shout at me, I can't hear you.